So if we monitor the price movement of Bitcoin starting in a daily time frame, we can see very clearly, guys, that the price of Bitcoin right now has got a rejection from this 31st of May monthly candle close level, because we were aware yesterday when the price was approaching this monthly candle close of 31st of May, this green line, we said, hey, breaking above it and finding support above this monthly candle close level could actually lead to potential upward price movement. But you can see this line here acted as a very strong resistance and didn't let the price to close over with. This 31st of May candle is sitting around $37,400. So this $37,400 is one very strong resistance line. And now since the price here is already seeing this pullback type of scenario, if it is going to continue, the next monthly candle close level is from 31st of January, and this 31st of January candle closed at $33,000. So that's why right now this $33,000 is going to be our price target level if the trend here is going to continue to the downside, because this 33,000 is one very important line of support in the past Bitcoin price action. You can see here when the price of Bitcoin saw this pullback ended exactly after reaching this monthly candle close of 31st of January. So that's why right now, if we could remain between this 37,400 to 33,000, right, between this 31st of May and this 31st of January monthly candle close level, I am actually more than happy to see that. And not only this monthly candle close level did play a very important role, I also showed you guys this Williams alligator indicator, and along with that this descending channel type of scenario. And also guys, I would really appreciate if you could take just 2 seconds of your time and destroy that like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. Those people who watch my video, they know I say to you guys very loud and clear that this red line here, right, the Williams alligator indicator line, has always played a very important role. So if the price of Bitcoin wants to break in upward direction, what we have to do, we have to break this red line and find support above it. And finding support over this red line and breaking out of this would also potentially lead to this breaking out of this upper line area of this descending channel. And now since the price did got a rejection from this red line area and also here from the upper line area of the descending channel, along with this the monthly candle close of 31st of May, now we are aware around this 37,500 we do have a very strong resistance line. And now since the price here is also showing weakness, if this is going to continue here to the downside, then this price movement here is making this lower highs lower lows continuation pattern, and this is also indicating the price here could potentially see a downward price movement. So if we want to break this chain here, right, the lower highs lower low continuation pattern, the price of Bitcoin at any cost must start a new trend making higher highs higher lows continuation pattern. So this to follow, right, if we would see more consolidation, I will be more than happy, because this consolidation also means the price here could be gathering some more strength before moving here in upward direction. Because whenever we have seen this scenario playing out, let me show you here properly, because you can see here whenever the price of Bitcoin has tried plenty of time breaking out of this red line from this Williams alligator indicator, consolidation type of scenario has played also in the past Bitcoin price action. If you look at this one here, you can see I talked about this also. You can see many attempts were made to break here in upward direction, right, but consolidation actually led to breakout scenario. You can see here attempt many times to break in upward direction, we failed, but once we broke out of this, we had this really impulsive move in an upward direction. So that's why right now we are attempting plenty of time to break in upward direction around this red line area. So if this is going to be a pretty similar scenario just like in the past Bitcoin price action, more consolidation, the price here is more likely to be breaking out of this red line very soon. So that's why if we are going to consolidate between this 37 to 33,000, I will be more than happy to see that. And not just only because of this price structure here right now, what we are witnessing, this potential downward price movement, but also if you look at this falling wedge along with this Fibonacci retracement from this swing low of 2022-2021 swing high. Because right now, if you would look at this price structure using this falling wedge, right, now you can see this pullback here. What did I say to you yesterday? Any sort of a price pullback here to the downside, this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level is going to act as a very strong support, and that is around $34,368. Because in the past Bitcoin price action, you can see here this line has always played a very important role. Support, plenty of time, just like with this one here, the monthly candle close of 31st of January, right? So that's why we are aware right now that if we would see any sort of a pullback, then around 34,200 we do have a very strong support line, and also the upper line area of this falling wedge could be acting as a support, because this line acted as a resistance, right? And the same line could be acting as a support along with the 0.5 Fibonacci retracement level, because if this support line is going to get broken, this 34,000 and also this monthly candle close from 31st of January that is sitting around 33,000 support line, right? Then we could see potential downward price movement that could bring us around the golden pocket level of 0.618 Fibonacci retracement level, and in that case this 0.618 line is sitting around $27,160. So that's why what we want at any cost price to stay above this $33,000. So let's see how this one is going to play out, because in a smaller time frame I also showed you this one here. If you have watched my video from yesterday, I talked about this descending bottom type of scenario. When we had this breakout, what did I say to you guys? We know that around this 37,500 and also around this 38,000 we did have a very strong resistance line. So if the price here wants to continue upward direction at any cost, this resistance line must be broken. And look at this, guys, look at this. Exactly after reaching this 37,500 area, the price of Bitcoin found a very strong resistance line, because I showed you with this example here, the red line which was also stopping the price, you can see there, right, very clearly, and also the monthly candle close of 31st of May that was acting as a very strong resistance around this 37,400 37,500 area. So that's why we were aware if we are going to break out of this, the next target would be 38,000, and then we could see potential upward price movement. But exactly after reaching the resistance line here around 37,500, we are witnessing this price pullback type of scenario. So according to the previous example, right, this 0.5 Fibonacci retracement is sitting around $34,368. So now what we are going to do, we are going to place this support at $34,370. So now we can see this line here to the downside is one very strong support line, and also from this monthly candle close level 31st of January, and that is around 33,000. So now what we can again add is another horizontal line around 33,000. So now we can see here, these are going to be our potential downward price target and also the upward price target. So if we could consolidate between this line, right, doesn't matter, if we could actually find support between this line, we are absolutely fine. But breaking this line, this 33,000, then we could see some potential downward price movement that could bring us below $30,000. But as long as we remain between this line, we should still be absolutely fine, because the final support, right, is around this area. And if that's also going to be broken, then this whole scenario, right, this whole scenario, what I'm actually showing you here, could be play out very ugly. And that would also indicate the price of Bitcoin here might be following this Y-curves distribution phase, because right now, as you can see, the price here has already broken out of the support line, and this is a phase E area. So that's why at any cost this $33,000 support line should not be broken. And if that's going to happen, the next potential target is going to be 30,000, 24,000, and even this 19,000, or you can see 20,000 support here to the downside, because you can see here this line here is 30,000 support line. This is the 24,000, because if you have watched my video, I have talked about this 24,000 also being one downward price target, because according to the CPI indicator, 24,000 is the lower price target for this June month for Bitcoin. So that's why we are also keeping eye around this 24,000. But so far, since the price is still between this 33,000 to 37,000, it is absolutely fine, guys. So that's why, guys, the price right now is very shaky, right? It's not showing us a potential trend direction. So please, at this kind of price movement, don't over leverage. This is what I want to tell you again and again, because over leverage in market like this could actually destroy all your portfolios. So please be careful and use proper risk management strategy. So these are some of the scenarios I thought sharing with you in today's episode. If you enjoyed my work, then please hit the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit that subscribe button and the bell. So by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye, guys.